Thursday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
2 words, innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new 4-seam fastball up in the zone. Gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball. And I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Grounded down the third baseline. And there's one away.
That is second.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Rosario. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Larry Doby. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Savali gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
And the pitch. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Bounce it to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw on the first to get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Yoan Moncada. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate now, Paul Konerko, and it's fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Grady Sizemore.
Center fielder, number 24, Grady.
First offering.
No.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Ramirez is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in for the Indians, Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happened. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0.
That's the ball.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Lynn comes set. Here's the 3-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in is Jim Thome, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. And the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Aparicio. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the White Sox draw even. It's 2-2.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And now, Leore Garcia.
Second baseman.
This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Inside.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lynn's ready, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This pitch is popped up. Thomas is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
In now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Strike. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ahmed Rosario is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Doby.
Standing in now, Larry Doby. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Thomas over to his left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Minnie Minoso. Struck out in his first at-bat.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now here it comes. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
1 strike.
Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Yoel Moncada.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he misses there. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
Up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 home.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Sizemore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. The batter will be Grady Sizemore. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sizemore is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Sizemore aboard here at first with nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And next up will be Jim Thome. Set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
A 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in next, Jose Ramirez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. So now to the plate, Frank Thomas.
Leading up
He
for
delivered
the
an
White
RBI
Sox,
single in his
the
last
first
trip.
baseman, Frank Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Thomas stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Eloy Jimenez will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Whoa.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lynn steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-2 one more time. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Baines is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
So now into the box is Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. And now here is Leore Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Leore Aparicio.
First delivery to him. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez has a play. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again. 1-2. And right into the and that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
The second baseman, Leore Garcia.
Up next, Leore Garcia, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The pitch.
2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Lynn looks in. First pitch on the way. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Larry Doby. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Grady Sizemore. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Zach Plesac enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Zach Plesac.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Minnie Minoso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That evens it up 1-1. This is foul right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Okay.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the third baseman, Leore Garcia.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. Sizemore is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Garrett Crochet is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One and one.
One ball, one strike.
Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Now another 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3 and 2 now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next up will be Jim Thome. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3 and 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Boy, Dero, talk about drawing up the squeeze plate to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
In now, Austin Hedges. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tomey at third. Ramirez on second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Jimenez. You can't get there as it falls in. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
Now at the plate is Ahmed Rosario. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's Set and the 2-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-2 one more time. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there to Thomas. They get them both and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. And a runner left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Tribe lead this one 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and in steps Big Frank.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Tomey is there to make the catch. There's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitters, Paul Konerko.
Striding forward now is the DH. Paul Konerko struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now to the plate, here is Eloy Jimenez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jimenez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
One of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark, his changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box, Luis Aparicio. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Another full count pitch home. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next to the right side.
Next, here is Yasmani Grandal. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the DH, Larry Doby. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Grady Sizemore, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the hard plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
That brings up Jim Thome. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 7 and the White Sox 2. And now in the box, Leore Garcia. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Now here's the first offering.
Garcia.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
At the plate, Minnie Minoso. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next, it'll be Yoan Moncada. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate now, Harold Baines, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sizemore able to track it down for the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Evan Marshall enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Marshall.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marshall has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Minoso is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in next, Austin Hedges delivered an RBI single last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Owen.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No
One ball.
contact there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hedges stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 7-2. Nick Whitgren, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The first baseman, Frank.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Paul Konerko, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Good waste pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The White Sox down to their last strike. Shoots this one over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Stepping up is Yasmani Grandal, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
James Karinchak takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
James Karinchak.
Leore Garcia will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Jimenez on third. Aparicio over at second. Grandal at first. 2 out in the inning. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away. A 1-1.
2-1.
And this one gets away. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Taken cold, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
3-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Cleveland used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Zach Plesac claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.